Welcome to the Bougie Multipreneur Podcast. I'm your host, Hillary Heschauer Jones. Tune into my show where we discuss how to attract more money so you can spend more money. Hi, welcome back to the podcast, The Bougie Multipreneur. I'm your host, Dr. Hillary Heschauer Jones. And yes, I am the Bougie Multipreneur in the podcast. A lot of people ask me, why did you pick Bougie Multipreneur? It's because my friends make fun of me, really. I have a lot of businesses. I'm always involved. I'm always creating new businesses. So yes, I'm a multipreneur. The bougie part is them just making fun of me. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to own it. Yes, I'm the Bougie Multipreneur. I love bougie things. I am bougie and I love multiple businesses, multiple streams, and lots of money so that I can do with the money what I want to do. So today's topic, we're actually going to talk about money. I wanted to talk about like money and abundance and wealth and the energy in the universe surrounding the money. One of my favorite books is called The Little Money Bible. Many of you may have heard of it. And if you are a friend of mine or one of my coaching clients, you know that I always refer to the Little Money Bible for the mindset aspect. I don't think that I grew up knowing a ton about this money mindset, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about my background. And then once I read this book, it all clicked into place that yes, this is what I thought. This is what I expected. This is what I had dreamed of. I just didn't know the wording and the layout, so to speak, about how the universe works with money and abundance and wealth. So I grew up with two parents that own their own business. And the thing is, they always believed I could do whatever I wanted. No one in my family ever thought that I couldn't do anything. And I just grew up really believing that I could do whatever I wanted to do. It really wasn't until I got into college and a little bit older where I would have like those guidance counselors and stuff telling me that like I couldn't do this, or as a woman, I should only do this, or my options were limited. I never thought that it was, or that what I could make personally would be limited, or that I needed to rely on anyone else for any money or help. So I really think that from the start, I knew about abundance and the universe. And as I got older and read more and learned more, it all clicked into place. I've always been considered lucky, and anyone that my friends are listening would probably laugh. And they always say, I'm not surprised you won, Hillary. You always win everything. And the thing is, I go into my situations, whether it be a bingo game, a scratch off card, a giveaway, buying a house or a business, I go into it knowing I'm going to win. And I tell them, I'm going to be the winner tonight. And my name is Hillary, and I will pick up that check at the end of the night. Just hold that over there for me. So case in point, a couple of my favorite recent ones. We were at a jewelry store and they were doing this giveaway of a couple of Louis Vuitton purses. And I walked up to them and I said, that black and white one, that one's going to be mine tonight. Can I touch it? Because I want to see what it's going to feel like when I take it home later. And they're all like laughing and giggling. And like, I'd circle back around and I'd be like, do you want me just to like take that now so you don't have to call out my name later? And they'd be like, oh, ha, ha, ha. And then at the end of the night, we were about to leave and something just told me, just stay. So I went back in. And I said, it's like 10 minutes until the drawing. I was like, I'm just going to stay. That way you don't have to call me tomorrow to tell me that I won. And I was like joking with them up front. I stood close to where the person was going to pull the ticket. And I said, I'm just going to stand here so you don't have to find me in the crowd when I win. And the whole time I knew that I was going to win. I wanted that purse. I manifested it. And yes, as you guessed, I won the purse. And the whole crowd, because I've been talking shit all day, they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she won. She said she was going to win. How'd you do that? And I was like, I told you it was mine. But I go into these situations manifesting what I want, what I'm going to get, and just what it's going to look like when I take that home. And this type of stuff happens to me all the time, but it's because I have got the mindset around it that I deserved that purse. I wanted that purse and I was going to win it that night. So having, believing in yourself and manifesting like what you want, it can go a long way. And I guess just the total of believing in yourself is what is the key, right? Believing that you deserve that money too. In the Little Money Bible, it talks about like how the world reflects back to us our energy, our feelings, and the thoughts that we put out. So, as we've heard so many times, you have to talk nice to yourself and nice to the world, the universe, to people. You have to have nice feelings about money and wealth and abundance. You have to put out great energy of money, wealth, and abundance in the thoughts. So if I thought throughout my life that I wasn't good enough or I would never make enough money, I doubt that I would be where I am today. I put out the energy that, dang it, I'm worth it. I want that. I'm going to get it. I will put the work into getting these businesses and properties and money. And I will put out all my good feelings towards it and all the positive thoughts about what it will look like in the future when I acquire these businesses or buildings or Louis Vuitton purses. I will put that all out there positively. I never go into something thinking, I won't win that. I'm not good enough for that. Oh, that's probably someone else will win that. I never win anything. No, I go into things going, I'm going to get that. I'm going to get what I want. When I put an offer on a house that I want, I'm going to get that. They were going to accept the offer that I put out because I deserve that and they will recognize that. So the positivity of knowing that you deserve it, you have to put that in your energy and feelings. My biggest pet peeve is when people are like, I never win anything, or no, I don't need that. I don't deserve that. I'm like, well, with that kind of attitude, no, you don't. So change your attitude. Think positive, put out the good energy, the good feelings, the good thoughts. That's how you are going to manifest this money. That's how you're going to grow your money. The energy of money in the universe is going to flow to you. But if you keep telling the universe that you're not good enough or that you don't deserve it, or the worst of all, you don't want the money, well, then yeah, you're never going to get it. So abundance is natural. It's not rare. Like money's not rare. In fact, as we all know, they print the money. There's a lot of money out there. It's not a finite number. It's not that if you have more money than someone, it's going to put them out. There's enough money to go around. It's just that, do you think that you deserve that money? And are you working in a way that's going to attract the money? I mean, obviously you can't just sit around and expect to make money, but if you are putting in the work and the effort and you're helping others and you are positive about this, you have positive feelings and thoughts around the money, then yes, I think the universe should give you what you deserve. You put out in the universe and the universe will pay you what you deserve. But you also have to be there. You have to put the effort into it. Some people might say, well, I don't need all that money, and money, too much money is greed or greedy. It's not. It's probably how your mind frame is around the money. And if you grew up around a lot of greedy people, or that's all you're around, then yeah, I could see why you would have some negative thoughts about like money and greed. But money can do good. It's just how you use the money. If you make excess money, it doesn't mean that someone else is going to not get money or to be poor because you have excess money. It just means that you could use your excess money to give back. And that's one of the things that I love as I've gotten older is the amount of money I've been able to give back to charities and the charities that I like, the things that I want to do. One of the great things to say or put like on a sticky note on your mirror is that this is like one of my favorite quotes. And I usually put this every year on my like board for the year, is that there's plenty of money in the world and large chunks will drop effortlessly into my lap. Because there is, right? There is plenty of money in the world. It's not that if I win $1 million that someone's going to lose out. No, there's plenty of money in the world. And with all the work and effort I do in my life, I expect it to drop effortlessly into my lap. So I do put in the work, just like I'm sure you do too, but you really have to manifest and believe that this money will come to you. And it's a fluid cycle of money. It's not that it stops and then it's gone. You have to keep putting out and it will keep coming back. Another thing that kind of goes along with that is that I believe that if I spend money, I will get money back. It is like a revolving door. It's a constant current, like a stream. It's not going to just go away and not come back to me because I am continuing to work and to help others. I know the universe will reward me. So let's go back to my Louis Vuitton purse. If I didn't win it and I bought a Louis Vuitton purse for $3,000 or $4,000, and you would think, oh my gosh, that's too much to spend for a purse. But if it comes back to me in another way, then it's just like perpetuating this cycle of money. And that's what we want. I want to give out money. I want it to come back. I want to pay other people for things. Other people will pay me for things. It's just a back and forth fluidityness of money. It's not just a one stop. So people that hoard their money or don't use it on anything, I think that's a disservice. I think that the money should be fluid. It's meant to be moving around. And I think that we make money to spend money and money comes back to us. It's just a whole cycle. So, rarely do opportunities find you. You actually have to be moving towards them. So when I say like I'm manifesting money, I'm not like sitting over here at home, just not doing anything and wishing I had money. No, I'm doing multiple businesses. I have multiple streams of income. I'm investing in multiple different things because the money's going to go out. I might pay a lot for something or for a business I bought, but I expect it to come back in return. And then I know it will. And it has worked throughout my life. So I think for people starting out or starting a business, you need to like wrap your mind around, you deserving that money and how that's going to look once you get it. So I try not to cheapen other people's prices or money. So I have small businesses and I hire other small businesses for X, Y, and Z. I'm not going to try to cheapen their product or their skill because I wouldn't want anyone to do that to me. So what goes around comes around, right? The energy I put out, if that's your cost for construction of a garage, then that's your cost. And I will pay you that money and I will gladly give it to you. I'm not going to be negative about paying you because I know it's going to come back to me. I know that at some point I'm going to be rewarded and quote reimbursed for that. And hopefully there's going to be those chunks of money that drop effortlessly into my lap, right? Also, I try to really take advantage of when money is given to me and I change my mind frame. So if I saw $1 laying on the ground, I'm going to pick it up because that, in my opinion, is the universe sending me money. If I step over it and I think, oh, I'll just leave it for someone else, it's only $1, I don't really need $1, then that would be me telling the universe that I don't want it or I don't deserve it. And that's not true. So I will pick up the $1. Heck, I'll pick up the penny. And my family, like the kids and I joke, like when we find pennies, we're like, I'm a money magnet. And we just like either yell it out or say it and we laugh. But doing things like that, allowing the money to flow to you is key. You can't stop the cycle of the universe giving you money. So if for instance, another example, if you are going out to eat with your friends and your friend's like, I want to buy you dinner, you saying no to that or no, it's okay. Let's just split the bill. I've got it. That's also a way of you telling the universe no, that you don't want that. So essentially something as simple as, thank you. I appreciate you buying my dinner tonight, and I would love to do it next time for you. That's how the money flows. You can't say no to the money in any way that it might come. You need like denomination of it, whether it's pennies on the side of the street whether it's you doing scratch off and winning hundreds of dollars, whether it's $1 on the scratch off. I mean, you need to accept the money and don't say no to the money. Sometimes things are put in your way because it's good for you to do it, or you selling something or buying something. Like, everything happens for a reason. I really believe that. But always think that any money is worth it, that you are worth it. Put out the positive energy, put out the positive feelings, and tell yourself that you deserve that money to drop effortlessly into your lap. There's so many things that I could go on and on about with the money, but these are like some really like short tidbits. When you find yourself saying anything negative, like, oh, I never win, or I'll never earn that, or I'll never this or that, all those negative things, you need to stop it. You need to reframe that. Maybe I've never won anything in the past, but today's the day. Today's a new day. I'm going to win, and I'm going to put a lot of effort out into this because I deserve that money and I deserve to win. So think positive, start changing your mind frame about money, about what you could do with money if you had more, and don't be so negative about things, because what goes around comes around. And if you're a good person and you help others and you put a lot into the universe, into the world, then why shouldn't you deserve to get what you want and have large chunks of money drop effortlessly into your lap? Thanks for listening. Click subscribe so you don't miss the next episode, and let's make some money.